Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast One Piece reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is One Piece, episodes 831 and 832. The tea party has begun.
It has begun, and the children are eating the candy staircase, by the looks of things.
Let's see what happens to this candy staircase this time on One Piece. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon. We are frickin' on the cruise. The main channel is doing good. One Piece channel is doing good. Patreon is up to date and consistently being updated. If you want more of those updates on a reliable basis for this show, for all the stuff we got on the main channel, JoJo, exclusive things, etc., check out our Patreon. That's linked in the description. Pinned comment. We hope you enjoy this reaction, though. Let's freaking go. This is a weird priest. I'll just dodge the bullet. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I'm sure he can, unless there's like something weird about this gun that it like fires extra fast. She does. I love like her like hairstyle and everything. She's really cute.
Total bitch, but yeah.
I respect the drip.
What? Oh.
Oh. Okay, good. That's so smart. What a smart way for them to all get in there.
But actually is genius. Lelo. Jesus Christ, she's juicing that woman.
Don't say this in front of her. What? Bro. Are you?
Is that how this?
That's seriously
No.
her hat's gonna be like.
No. Is that how?
I swear to God, if that's what it is, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be actually furious. There is no way that these guys are around here all the time and they are not aware that that door can talk at least to other homies. You know what I mean?
Maybe that's not well known. Maybe that part isn't well known.
I feel like you could be around here and you could be like, we better not talk in front of the semi-sentient objects.
Well, that alone should be enough of a reason not to do that. Like, whether or not they can communicate telepathically with Big Mom or whatever is besides the point. Oh my God, bro. Oh, that sucks.
I hope that the door is just like, oh, well, I'm only have like an eighth of a brain. I only have this much of a brain. I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so sad. Oh, the picture.
I wonder what happens if she imbues the picture with a soul. Does it like embody the person?
We can see it a little bit more clearly. It's still it is giving none.
Yeah. It's like North Korea.
She's like
shit.
the sun.
Oh yeah, isn't that weird? The light of this world.
Interesting. You should
Very
say that.
subtle.
I don't know.
Oh, and actually, the priest as well had like a star. His like head was like a star pattern.
Interesting.
So she might be a Amon-Ra worshiper.
We don't ask about this lady.
Don't ask questions.
Into my memory.
Look at the bird's fucking pants.
Oh, all these guys celebrating. They did a good job. I like how efficient they are that they're actually done before the event.
Again, can the door hear this conversation?
I swear to God, if the door can hear this
That would be
conversation.
so crazy if they're that stupid.
If the door's just like, Big Mom!
Listen, if that is actually what ends up undoing them or like letting the cat out of the bag, then all the like the cover up I did for like the you know, how he left that body of Bobbin in the street.
Well, okay, here's the thing.
Because that was like, oh, maybe it was to tighten security.
I can allow it if the door doesn't hear more like from anyone else, and it was just what's like a veto, because he's also the guy that left the body in the street. So if this is just showing that he's a little bit sloppy and he's the weak link, then I can allow it. If it's like he says loudly in front of the door, you know, maybe everyone else is kind of whispering in front of the door doesn't hear, because Luffy was also jumping around and the door didn't seem to see that. But so if it's like, okay, the same guy is leaving a body in the street and also declaring loudly that he's gonna make an enemy of Big Mom right in front of the door, if he does like one more thing and that's what gets picked up on, or if it's just from that, then I could be like, okay, they're showing that this guy is just a buffoon and shouldn't have been trusted with this information, you know? I'm
not at the point where it's a criticism, just to be clear. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying, like, oh, it doesn't make sense. I'm saying last time I was like, oh, you know, oh, I'm such a great assassin. First rule of assassination, everybody knows all the rules of assassination. The cardinal rules. There's 5 of them. Or whatever. Like, he's being all like, I know about assassination. Then he left Bobbin's body in the fucking street. Or Vito did, but like his guys. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, oh, well, that would actually make sense, because then they would find the body. Like, the Big Mom's guys find the body.
And then they tighten the security.
And then they're allowed to tighten the security, because they're in charge of security. So that makes sense. All right, cool. That rationale falls out the window if there's all of a sudden talking in front of the door and letting all this shit slip. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, these are his guys. In that room.
It's pretty smooth. Maybe that is where it's going. He's just sloppy.
Yeah. I think he might just be sloppy. You could have gotten out of that and said, okay, we'll detain these guys. And if you're going to leave this guy there, it's going to be a big problem. This guy's just like... I wonder if those guys will end up at Balloon Terminal.
Wait, what? Which guys?
The balloon homies. They're just like flying away. I'm like, I wonder if at Balloon Terminal there's just some random sentient balloons.
Yeah, that was like the coolest thing.
That was so cool. I love that.
And the fact that the name was even clever. Mm-hmm. This is where balloons go and where they end up. I forgot that she's called Lin Lin.
Mm-hmm. Everyone just brings it in a treasure box instead of a gift bag. Very good for a pirate wedding. I also like how it's like for her and her daughter. Mm-hmm. Even though it's just for her.
Apparently everybody loves this guy. Mm-hmm. For some reason.
The thing that was super important was taken out, so...
Wait, the drugs was in there, right?
That's what was in there before.
Yeah, and then did it get rigged with a bomb?
I don't remember that happening.
I can't remember, but I kind of remember us talking about it, but it's so long ago, and I forget even if we went back and checked. I remember last time it was brought up, we were like, oh yeah, wait.
What was in there?
What was in there? And then we remembered the drugs.
They didn't put caribou in there, did they?
Oh, that would be so funny.
Funny. I don't think so, though. I think his brother took him back at the end.
I think they rigged it with a bomb, but I don't have any proof.
Oh, maybe they did.
Does that ring a bell? I actually don't know. I don't actually know. But it would be hilarious if she's like, oh, when we're opening presents, I'll open it. After the feast.
It would be funny. It's like the setup seems like there's gonna be something in there that's like bad for her.
What made me think that there was a bomb in there? There was I swear we talked about this.
They sent it to her on purpose and they put a bomb in it.
Yeah, maybe it was just context. I don't know. Fuck! I think it's funnier that we don't know though.
Alright, door. If you start piping up.
They're yapping right now. Door's like, why are they faking dressing like the... In front of the door?
In front of the door.
No way. Oh no, but it's Gastino.
This is true.
It's Gangster Gastino. You should also be calling him... Oh my god. Never mind.
Not a good enough disguise.
Do you guys not see the giant surprised eyes looking at you?
I don't understand how you can be the head of security and you don't know.
You're married into Big Mom's family. Does he not care? The door is like,
And then say it out loud. And don't forget, I'm the head of security, and Big Mom specifically pulled you out of your detainment making giants in order to help with this specific security mission. I say loudly in front of the door.
If he called him Gangster Gasti... Oh, I thought he looked at the door. Oh.
Oh, okay. Okay. Smart.
But the telepathic thing that's been teased slightly, yes. I think that she might already know.
I think she might already know. Or if it's kind of like what we were talking about before, that like maybe all the homies are like hive-minded, then some of them could tell her if she doesn't just like, you know what I mean?
I mean,
like,
what are the odds that door was the only homie in existence around
in this area? Like
very low.
Very low.
But possible. But at least they dealt with it.
I respect
I wish they did it sooner.
He's definitely playing around like a fool. Unless Nami has him tied up. Oh, nap time.
They're all napping?
They need to get ready.
I guess they were up all night.
Yeah.
Like, they have been up for days.
Jimbei's ready. Jimbei's ready to go.
I like this, because I always wonder, like, we've been going non-stop.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. We know. It'll be fine.
This in particular is very... Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Very Hunter x Hunter coded with like in the Chimera Ant arc, like right before shit goes down, they're in Nov's like space, his domain.
Yeah.
And then he has the portals and stuff like that. It's very, very similar to that.
Oh, even they're sleeping. That's so funny.
I like that sound effect.
Susan's like, I know all about them. Sorry, I mean Gastino.
There's no way this guy stands a chance against the other generals. Fucking Tank Man. The Tank Man duo.
God.
I struggle to imagine how we're gonna get past these fucking guys. Like even
if we have 3 seconds, like this is gonna take a lot.
Zeus, Prometheus, Napoleon on Big Mom, and her generals, one of which can see 10 seconds into the future, like on some Dio shit.
Hold on.
Not really, but you know what I mean.
I guess the thing is, yeah, that guy's gonna be the biggest problem, but I do think, I wonder if Zeus and Prometheus and what's the hat one? Napoleon will be because they're directly linked to Big Mom's soul. I wonder if they will also like be rendered in shock when something happens to the photo. Maybe.
Yeah. We also have Brook,
Yeah.
But Brook, maybe after some sleep, I don't know. Brook will be able to take care of most of the homies.
Yeah.
And the chess guys are homies. The frauders aren't a big deal.
Like the frauders we can easily hold off for 3 seconds. It's not even a problem.
And if Luffy locks in, he could just shut them all down instantly. Well, maybe not, because they're Big Mom people. Like, they're not normal, like, fodder guys.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway. This is very sketchy. I'm very stressed out.
Scary, yeah.
I could just make her look so, like, dolled up. Bro. Are you?
There's no way this is happening. The fucking Viola. You were so much more smooth with Violet, bro.
Are you sure? Because I'm getting concerned that you're gonna get fooled again.
Your real wife is the queen of Dressrosa. Lock in.
Bro.
Sanji's the type of guy to get absolutely fleeced at the strip club. Absolutely fleeced at the strip club. Type of guy to walk out of a strip club naked and not for the right reasons.
Bro. Nami is outside. Lock in, bro.
On the forehead.
Over the white bro.
We've seen Sanji's moonwalk. This is his Mars walk.
Is this gonna actually ruin the wedding?
He's dead. The groom's dead in assassination.
We need another blood transfusion. You need to dial down the cuteness.
Stop dying so I can kill you later.
Just stay away from that guy that can tell what's about to happen. Whoa. Honestly, I mean, maybe it's just because, like, they didn't think about it. But I think that Sanji's brothers, like, you know how they got genetically modified to like, cut off their emotions because that will make them better soldiers? Mm-hmm. I think that they should have actually cut off, like, any sexual desires or attraction, because that would make them, like, he was just getting distracted right there. There was a woman, you know?
That's a really good point.
I feel like that's also distracting by the look of it.
Yeah, I feel like that's far more detrimental than, especially to a prince, than just sympathy. Like, I feel like it's actually completely counterproductive to take away their emotions and make them killing machines.
Yeah, because like,
then they're just gonna betray each other eventually. Like, they're programmed not to betray Judge. I guess that shows his self-interest, that he actually doesn't give a fuck about his kingdom. He cares
Unless he was planning for them to have to do what Reiju says afterwards.
Yeah,
because she's the only one that can
heir.
like actually make thought-out decisions, because they just think about what's in front of them. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess he hasn't named an heir, has he? Like, it seems like it should be Ichiji. What? Mr. Toad? What the fuck is Mr. Toad doing it? When the Toad came
The reference that no one will understand.
What? Another one!
Mr. Toad would come to a tea party.
It's Mr. Frog and Mr. Toad. Is like the comics of those gay frogs.
She said with a menacing look in her eye. I go, he's in between.
Yeah. It's crazy seeing multiple people of their size. They look like normal, but Big Mom still looks huge. Okay. Nap acquired.
I'm gonna have some snacks for when he wakes up. I like that he had to get rechanged. That is a bold.
Well, no, she'll just erase his memory.
Erase his memory.
She does not give a fuck. She has no impulse control past a certain point. Things get too interesting. She's like light Yagami.
I love that he actually just had to change this.
They're all gonna die. What do you think of that, Sanji? Another musical.
I hope that we get a big musical number right now.
There's people in front of microphones.
The aisle. Yes. Yes. This episode is like long.
Yeah. I mean, we've been yapping a lot. The fucking Phantom is back.
Whoa. Look at how nice this is.
Yeah, this is really cool. Whoever was coloring this episode cooked.
Whoa. That's so fun. I love that how she just like brings in the clouds to do this like crazy firework display. And oh my god. Big Mom knows how to throw a party.
Holy shit. Is it letting in light? What was that? How did you do that?
It's like she's like opening up just a little bit of light. Whoa!
What? In a candy? The evil army. Wow. That's me.
Whoa.
Another flower of evil, which we love.
I mean, they're being honest. Look at how epic this is.
Here in Totoland, we love evil. Is he really gonna, like, lose sight of the plan? There's no way. No way!
Whoa, what a great actor.
A bloody wedding.
Red wedding.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
What a great actor he is. Look at this guy acting.
I hope that he is acting. He's fooling me right now, even with his inner monologue.
I'm fooled. I'm convinced.
I'm so convinced. He's definitely not actually thinking that.
Fucking idiot, this guy. I swear to God. That's why
you know what? If he falls for this, he deserves to die.
This
wedding.
show was so cool. Yeah.
You can say what you want about Big Mom, but like this is next level entertainment. This is next level, like this tea party, like I can see why this is a coveted event. I can see why she murders people who get an invitation and don't don't show up. Because imagine putting on this and thinking that someone would rather go and visit their dying mom.
Yeah.
Why would you? Why would anyone do that when they could see this?
Why indeed? This is a really good episode.
This was a really good episode.
These episodes are literally like
this is like the height of One Piece to me. I am loving this arc.
This is actual peak. Like actually. Like this is actually some of the best episodes.
Yeah. It's so good. I'm
glad they took care of that door.
I'm glad they took care of the door
shit.
because I was getting stressed out because I was just like
I think because it hasn't been fully talked about, like the whole signal thing, I think that's an indication that Big Mom might already know and just doesn't care and wants the party to go on.
Yeah.
Like
true.
I think it's likely that she probably already knows, and Napoleon got a little signal, and if she doesn't know right now, she will know in a minute. Like, and she just doesn't care because she's that powerful.
Why would she be afraid of some of her subordinates?
And she knows it's going to turn into a bloodbath anyway.
Yeah.
Like, that's her plan. She's got the tomate box. Why do we think that there was a bomb in there? Did we just think...
Did they put a bomb in there and because they sent it to Big Mom?
I cannot remember.
I was so focused in on all of the like lore implications at the end of Fishman Island that I do not remember what happened.
This was like the most footnote of footnotes in that
comparison to all of the other stuff. Like
because like the tomate box was, it was an explanation of how Horty Jones got the fucking drug recipe. But other than that, it was like whatever. And then
it's like, it's a special.
It was like mentioned. It was mentioned with reverence and importance. I think because of how it was going to come up later. I'm pretty sure there's a bomb in there, but I don't know why.
It would be funny if there is a bomb in there.
I think there's a bomb in there, but I just can't prove it yet. Cue the dokes gift. And we got the
picture. And they're talking about how she's like radiant like the sun. And stuff, which is interesting. And I feel like this is where the kind of spoiler from the live action comes into play.
Big time.
Because if they just said, it wasn't already on our radar of like, oh, Elbaf.
We would have just been like, oh, Oda using his sun thing again.
Or we would have just been like, oh, she's so radiant. And like, oh, Big Mom has a sun guy. Maybe that's inspired by this woman or something, like, Yeah. But it's that using those specific words, I feel like it just further confirms what we were talking about before.
Yeah.
So good. And I genuinely I feel kind of bad for like getting so whipped up about it, but I was so concerned when they were talking in front of the door because this whole plan, like,
it's so fragile.
I want to see it executed, and I do actually think that we will see it executed, but like it is so close. If anything goes like if anyone knows about it, like there's so much like it's so stressful, that it's scary to think like, oh, the door finds out, tells Big Mom, and it's over, especially because they're the security. I was like, how do they not know that door is alive and can at the very least yell? Wow.
Oh.
What a great episode.
Leave a like, subscribe, move on to the next one.
Is he just not gonna wake up now? Anyone have some meat? Jimbei's like, I ain't joining this guy anymore.
Go get the gabagool. That's the G.
Yeah, we need some food, bro. What a great actor.
Oscar-winning performance.
I almost fell for it. It looks so scary.
Could you? He might actually be acting.
He might.
I mean, this woman did like almost kill his sister.
I mean, is bro faking his inner monologue?
I don't think he's faking his inner monologue.
Full song. Let's go. Yes. I'm gonna start listening to all the songs from this arc. Oh boy. I can't wait to see the wedding cake. Oh my god! Damn, I thought Luffy was gonna come flying out of the wedding cake. Turns out the wedding cake came flying out of the ground.
Domain expansion. Wedding cake.
I was gonna say the wedding cake better be very extravagant, and it certainly is. Are they gonna get married, like, in the wedding cake? Like, in the little, like...
skulls.
Damn. Again, Big Mom knows how to throw a party. I wonder how much of that she's gonna eat herself. Oh, they are gonna get married up there.
Takes wedding cake to a whole new meaning.
She doesn't look that old.
Oh my god, it's really happening.
I wonder how long the imagine it's like a super long drawn out ceremony. Yeah, all those guys just have to turn around and get them. You don't get to control that. Oh, into the mirror. Till death do us part.
What the fuck happened? Oh my god, it's really happening. Do you like poke her in the eye?
It's stressful.
This track is really good. This is like D&D. I like when One Piece gets really slow motion and intense, you just start seeing like black specks flying around. Oh, is he gonna be like, you're beautiful? And it's gonna be like, it's gonna like take her off guard?
That would be, I don't know.
Cause she's like, oh,
I can't
I'm
imagine
a creepy,
that she'd
I'm
sway
evil.
like that.
Well, cause she's like my creepy eye, like
Yeah.
she keeps it hidden and she's showing her true self and he's still smitten with her. It's probably pretty traumatizing. Unless she's literally laughing herself so hard that she collapses. Oh.
Pudding, you're throwing off the entire operation here.
Your weird, disgusting third eye, you creepy little child. And then he's like,
It's not even like that creepy.
Little internalized shame. People always think she's an abomination.
Wow. You're telling me that's creepy, but like all the other weird physical abnormalities of your children aren't creepy?
Maybe it's like those other things are normal. Whereas this, if these people had the ability to see read poneglyphs. Like maybe this feature has been like socially, fucked with over time by the world government. They like slander it and they like, maybe propaganda to like make people with a third eye. That's like maybe there's like stories about how gross and disgusting it is. Like I could see this being the kind of thing because it's a threat to have that ability.
That could make sense.
They push the idea, this narrative that they're
the
like
idea.
That wasn't even. Oh, cutting her hair.
Who were those other guys? Who's doing that to Big Mom's kid?
Bakemono. Isn't that what that's like Monster? They said that to Chopper, right? It's the same shit. Luffy's like, join my crew.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Makes sense to me.
It's just like, I didn't actually prepare a speech. Oh my god! Oh shit.
Sanji's got observation hockey.
Well, now what?
It's probably not nearly as strong as Katakuri's, but...
Yeah, everyone's just like, he was supposed to get shot. Doesn't matter, Brule, you're on our side now. She won't take that as an excuse.
Don't worry, Brule, you're my Nakama now.
Honestly, they should have just been wheeling Luffy while he was, like, before he even woke up. They'll come out of there? What do you mean? Something inside the cake?
A mirror.
And 10,000 white doves came flying out and destroyed everything. Oh. He did come out of the cake after all!
Copies of him from Brule! That's crazy!
Oh my god! Did she just make all of them look like, oh no, they're animals. He's eating the cake. That's what all those animals that he was catching.
Mm-hmm.
That's so good.
Alright, what's Gastino gonna do?
Like, I couldn't stop, but Gastino's just waiting to put the mirror for them to escape, I think. Oh. That was crazy. I can't believe Pudding didn't. This is why Big Mom's got it all wrong. You can't be getting someone to like do all your dirty work on such a flimsy thing as like, putting them down. That if Pudding actually was truly committed to this, him saying that her eye was beautiful wouldn't have faced her, and she would have just been like, yeah, that was kind of nice, but like, I still want you dead, and I'm still super committed to this plan. If Big Mom hadn't just completely forsaken her until she was old enough and then was like, you're my elite you've been promoted, Pudding, you're now my elite employee, now that your eye will one day hopefully let me read these poneglyphs. And once she got a good devil fruit that like let her do the memory erase thing.
Mm-hmm. See, that I feel like that's kind of insane. It's like, I feel like the third eye I would have expected to be like a thing from the devil fruit.
Yeah, well,
like
originally when you see the devil fruit, that's what you think,
mm-hmm.
and that's what you make it. Like, it makes a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. But it's cool that it's not. It's really interesting. Like, I maybe you're onto something with, or just the fact that it's like super rare. Because I think to me, it's like if I look at Pudding, like if I imagine Pudding as a person versus if I imagine like all of the other different like weird things on people, like actual people, I feel like having a third eye, like it would be a little bit creepy kind of, but it wouldn't, like, she doesn't take away from the fact that she's really pretty, you know?
Especially like in I imagine in real life it would be a different thing to see somebody with a third.
But like her anime eyes, so they're like really big.
Yeah.
Like it takes up a lot of her forehead. It's not just like a weird.
She's definitely a lot less unsettling. Like even if she wasn't, you know, incredibly pretty, I feel like it's a lot less unsettling than a lot of other things. You know.
Yeah.
It's understandable. I think that there's some social engineering going on there. It just makes too much sense with the world government, how crazy they are about poneglyphs and void century things. You know, it's all about control. It just makes too much sense. You know, that's my headcanon going forward. I feel like even if they don't say that, I'm gonna believe it. And there's nothing you guys can do to stop me. So, okay, Katakuri sees Sanji dodging the bullet with his observation haki. So he's seeing into the future. This is the thing that I've been wondering. You know, then he influences basically the observation haki by
shooting something.
And then Sanji dodges that.
Yes. I think the thing is, he is acting on instinct, so he sees that Sanji is going to dodge the priest, so within like a half a second, he shoots the jelly bean over there, but his haki can't, like, he just decided to do that, so he couldn't already see that Sanji would dodge it just yet, but then when he did dodge it, he's like, no, this guy is too good, and then he also saw that Luffy was gonna come flying out of there, and it was just, like, kind of pointless to do anything until that happened, because there's not, like, I like it when he's just like, there's nothing that I can even do about this right now. And there's just like 10 Luffys come flying out of the cake. That's so good.
It makes a lot of sense. And yeah, what I'm really thinking is like it makes sense to me that he sees something going down and then he does something to switch it up. But what I'm thinking is like how is this gonna work? Like how do you overcome that? Like in a battle sense, like what's the story gonna do to like let us overcome that? I think that the only way to really overcome it is either to dull his senses or for somebody else to have equal observation haki to him. I don't know how they would do that. Like I don't know.
No one else really has it on like that ridiculous of a level.
Yeah, we know Sanji was trained in haki, and we know based on Rayleigh's explanation, there's Conqueror's haki. That's like you kind of have that or you don't. Then there's observation haki and armament haki. And you can have both, but you have an affinity for one or the other. Zoro has clearly shown an affinity, I think, for armament haki from the beginning, because it's been foreshadowed with him being able to like cut steel and things like that. That's been something that was building up kind of in the background, whether or not it was originally haki in the way that we are thinking of it now, or some sort of, deeper, you know what I mean? Like whether or not it doesn't matter. It basically, as he was developing as a swordsman, that's where he was kind of going. I think that maybe that's the thing is like Sanji, but you can have both, but you're focused on one. I wonder if Sanji is gonna be like gaining his affinity more for observation haki as we go along. I think that would be pretty cool.
That would be
because he obviously does armament haki like he did against Luffy and a bunch of other times. But he was able to dodge both things, and all the observation haki really is like an elevated like sixth sense type thing. Yeah, like it's your reflexes and your ability to perceive things like on a base level. You know, like Katakuri's is so advanced that he's like seeing into the future, but what he's really doing is like it's like he's so attuned with things that he's sensitive, and that's you know it manifests as being able to see kind of into the future. But it's I wonder basically if Sanji is getting that kind of an ability here too, because it would make sense if he had it, given his training and given that because he's like the other strong guy, like there's Luffy at the top, and then there's like, especially post time skip, they were big on like, oh, who's stronger now that the time skip happened, who has the upper hand here. It's probably Zoro, but like it's ambiguous, like who, you know, they were playing with that for a while. I think it would make sense if Zoro was like crazy into armament haki and with a little bit of observation, and then Sanji was the opposite. I think that would
That'd
be like
I
kind of
think that would-
complementary. I feel like that would make a lot of sense.
cool.
I don't know how far we're gonna go with that, but
It
I
would
feel like
make also a
sense.
lot of sense just even with their personalities. Like Zoro is like famously fairly unobservant in terms of like just going around. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't know where to go. And also like the fact that Sanji is like super, in touch with other people's feelings and
Yeah.
stuff. It would be good. Pudding. This is a very interesting development from Pudding. I wasn't really expecting this because I feel like we already got like the switch up of like, oh, she's evil now, So it's interesting to kind of go to get like the switch up of like, oh no, she was evil, but like how much of that was like we see in the flashback. It's just like that was more of a that was built up by everyone being rude to her and mean and like bullying her. That she sort of developed that as a coping mechanism because it was the only way to get them to stop.
Yeah.
Really interesting. And I guess also this is also an interesting development for many reasons because no matter because she originally was planning to like, I guess, alter the minds of like probably all the people here. Because like she was complaining like, oh, it's gonna be a lot of work after the wedding to have to like do all that so I can go back to being a good girl. They were probably gonna spin it like Germa attacked first and it like went crazy or something like that. Because we were saying like, oh, how are they gonna handle this later on? And it makes a lot of sense with her ability. But now, even like it would be super strange because if we do end up at like this weird like stalemate thing where Big Mom is like she still persists in the story and she doesn't get taken down, but we escape. Where does Pudding lie in all of this and how does that determine the way that the world is going to perceive this event? It's interesting. If she doesn't, alter it to be in their favor.
Yeah, after this, I'm interested to see how Pudding is gonna fall at the end. Like is she just gonna fully go kind of Boa Hancock mode and like actually fall for Sanji and then like be kind of on his side, like
Yeah, is she gonna like be like, oh, my mom's just using me and doesn't actually care about me? It makes me wonder if she, because there was like the whole thing of like, oh, my sister Lola that I like, and it was like that seemed really genuine at first, but then it's like, oh, she must have just been lying. But then I almost wonder because Lola was so nice if maybe Lola treated her nicely, and even when some of her other siblings thought that she was creepy and didn't really like her, if Lola was nice to her and like that was actually like a truthful thing that she was saying that she did really like Lola. Because like I could see Lola of like out of all of them, I could see Lola being like, she wouldn't care about something like that, I don't think. Very interesting.
Very interesting. Leave a like, subscribe. See you guys, Carson.
I'm Lindsay.